So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for and entertainment purpose.
Alright, hi everyone, Martha here. So we got cool news to talk about before we get to, I'm talking about Game of Thrones. 2 news, 1 trailer, and one piece of news. So let's start with the trailer. Going on the bad news, depends how you look at it. News, especially since it's still coming out. So yeah. So let's get talking about Disney DreamLight Valley, and that is we are getting another update. We don't know. It's like coming around like on the 5th, but they're showing to do a showcase of their characters, and this is a preview for the showcase. So here we go. So here we go with us getting Jack Skellington. Again, a snow place to like ice skate. Probably like a premium shop. Let's see, there's the ice skates. And finally, multiplayer. You can have up to 4 people here, looks like. And a new realm, or a new biome. A desert place. So it's like ones you can have with where you probably found Aladdin, Jasmine, and Jafar since. And here's like the front side. The water's purple for some reason. And there's no sound because and there's monkeys, and there's no sound because I don't want to copyright. That's cool. We get that monkeys, our own bow. I don't know what that is. More balloons. A new picture, avatar because they're winking, and we get Mike. We already know we're getting Gaston, Rapunzel, Eve, and it just showed Jack. Now we're getting Mike, and it's gonna come. That comes out. We're gonna get him sometime in next year because it says 2024. And looks like we get an Ariel on a rock. So I don't know. I haven't had Ariel as a mermaid in a while, so that's cool. Turn back to a mermaid for some reason. She gets to sit on a rock like she does when she's singing "Part of Your World." So watch it again, and you can watch the showcase at 6 p.m. on the 1st. So there you guys go. Now for me to talk about Game of Thrones Season 6. So I think this season of Game of Thrones looks good. I think it was... So I'll tell you what, like who we got a couple of characters who I thought were dead back. And that is Jon and the Hound are not dead like I thought they were. Didn't you thought they were, Nala? and is that the red woman brought him back, brought John back, but turns out that the Night Lady did not kill the Hound. He did kill a bunch of people who helped take care of him. Arya took out the girl that was trying to train her to be nobody, because the man who was taking care of her wanted her to be somebody since she wasn't, making her kill two people and she didn't want to kill them. One was like a gambler, the other one was a gypsy lady. So, but she couldn't do because they were both not part of her mission. And instead, she killed one of her people on her list. And later on, after she came back to her land, she killed another person on her list. She killed the guy who killed her brother and her mom, Filch. So, and I call him Filch because he was Filch in Harry Potter. I know it's not his name. His name is like Regan Fry or something like that. But I find Filch easier to say. But I like how she like killed some of his men and was willing to feed her like I don't know. It's kind of reminding me of Penguin and Gotham, where they fed they fed her brother or something like that, or their dogs. When she was willing to feed them her people, then he slits her throat. After he put her uncle back into prison, because Jamie tried to use him in order to get a kingdom, which he got anyway, because we got the Night Lady to go in there with him and talk to the Blackfish, and we got to see a new character in here. So both Ellie and Joe have been here. Ellie from Last of Us was in here before she was in Last of Us, because this is her 4 years before that, because she's 10 here. And she's the lady of the bear place. And she helps John gets John like 62 men. And only one that stands with him afterwards. Because he went to like a bunch of other people. And Littlefinger, even though Salsa did not trust him, since she needed to take her to a monster, Ramsey. And so, yeah. And after that, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the other news. Looks like Snow White is no longer doing regular people. They're also doing CGI dwarfs instead, because a lot of people had a backlash against it. So that stupid Snow White movie is still being remade, but it comes out sometime in 2025, so they can do the stupid dwarves as CGI instead of hiring 7 dwarfs. So they're still, which is stupid. So yeah, at least I don't have to worry about seeing it until 2025, right? Anyway, so after that, so John beats Ramsey after he watches poor Rickon get killed, and he also killed Trunks, because Rickon was told to run to his brother as he was getting shot at. So only reason that kid was in the show was to get shot by an arrow, because that kid doesn't really have any character development. Brand has a lot of character development, because he goes to be the three-eyed raven, where he can like see stuff and what happens in the future and what happened in the past. He found out that his brother John is actually his nephew, because we meet his cousin actually, because we meet his mom, and that was Ned Stark's sister who died. So it's actually his cousin, but so he is a Stark. He's just not Stark from Ned. So I found that pretty cool that they showed us that, and the mother of dragons was taken away from her home for a while to go and get all the people that she walked wrong with, and after Tyrell came to her, tell her, can to the queen, be her advisor, because we find out the guy that the older knight who's with her, both of them, one's getting killed by those masked people, and the other one gets, like, might turn into a stone, but she ordered him to go and look for a cure. And so, and she survived the fire again, because she killed a bunch of the leaders of people she used to walk with, because they wanted her to stay and be theirs, but she decided no, she's still going to go and be queen. And she leaves one of her knights there to rule the House of Slaves, but she makes it the Bay of Dragons instead. And then she has Theon by her side and his sister, because their uncle killed their dad. So, and Theon is letting his sister rule because he doesn't think he has a right to, because he doesn't have it in him anymore. So yeah, and Tyrell listens, agrees with him. So, let me see. Oh yeah, and Cersei ends up being the cause of killing her own son, not because she kills his wife and her brother, because his wife's was gonna made sure his brother got saved, but Cersei never showed up to her trial. Instead, she burns these weird warrior monks basically, and her cousin. So her last kid jumps and offs himself. So I really blame her for her last remaining son's life. Not so, and now the grandma wants revenge because none of her kids are, her son's dead, and so are her two grandkids. So there's nobody left to rule. So they're gonna go. She went to the people who killed Cersei's daughter for help to get revenge, and on Cersei. So yeah, and now Cersei's the queen. How long is she gonna stay queen? I hope for not for long, because she does not deserve it. Either Jon does, who's now king of the North, should be, or the mother of dragons. Those are the ones I think should be king. So, who should be the ones ruling where Cersei's at. So, yep. Let me see anything else. I think that's basically it. So if you guys enjoy this, like, favorite, and subscribe, and I can't wait for season 7, even though these last 2 seasons are not 10 episodes long, which means I should be able to finish them sooner. So I'll see. Oh yeah, and I found out that the Red Lady is kind of like Mother Gothel, because the fact that she wears this necklace that makes her look young, but she's actually old, like Mother Gothel. So yeah, I think that's everything. So Oh yeah, and they banished her because the night Sir Dolphin found out that she's the one that was responsible for killing um the princess that he loved as his own daughter, and so John banished her. And as soon as she comes back, um Sir Dolphin will kill him herself. So good. That witch is gone. Hopefully, never to seen again. So, even though she did bring back John, but I don't want to see her again. She deserved to be burned, not that little girl. So yeah. So I'll see. That's basically it. I'll see you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if I forgot anything to say in this season. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.